जब करियर की बात होती है तो आई वुड ऑलवेज से दैट देयर आर टू ऑप्शंस फॉर इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट के यू कैन गो फॉर जॉब और यू कैन गो फॉर हायर स्टडीज विदाउट गेट प्रिपरेशन आई हैव सीन यू ऑलमोस्ट हैव नो ऑप्शन आई वुड से टू एंटर इनटू लेवल 1 प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज।
आपके सारे इंजीनियरिंग के सब्जेक्ट रिवाइज हो जाएंगे तो सारे कॉन्सेप्ट आपके स्ट्रांग हो गए तो आपको इंजीनियरिंग के सारे सब्जेक्ट मिलके इंजीनियरिंग खुद आपके लिए एक सब्जेक्ट बन जाएगा।
There are a lot of computer science students who actually pass out every year, but due to that reason, there are a lot of people who are not actually getting the right jobs and right places to study in higher education.
So यही स्टैंडर्ड प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी होते हैं, बट जब आपको एक एक्सपर्ट फैकल्टीज बताएंगे तब आपको और बेहतर।
Hello dear students, boys and girls, welcome to GFG. This is Dr. Khalil Khan and along with me मेरे साथ है अब्दुल बारी। Okay, so इस सेशन में हम बात करेंगे ऑल अबाउट गेट एग्जाम एंड देन CSIT और गेट डी और उसके और ये भी हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि वाई गेट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट एज फार एज इंजीनियरिंग करियर इज कंसर्न। तो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हमेशा से मैं कहता आ रहा हूँ, ये तो मेरे इट्स ए वेरी कॉमन सेइंग ऑफ माइंड कि जब करियर की बात होती है तो आई वुड ऑलवेज से दैट देयर आर टू ऑप्शंस फॉर इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स, पर्टिकुलरली CSIT के लिए and allied branches of CSE. Okay, you can go for job or you can go for higher studies. So generally students कहते हैं कि what should we go for? I would always say if your family can afford that you can go for higher studies, you must go for higher studies. क्योंकि higher studies एक बार अब acquire करो in sequence in synchronization along with your BTech, then that will be like anything. लेकिन बाल बच्चों का ये perception होता है कि नहीं सर मैं 2-3 साल काम करूँगा फिर उसके बाद हायर स्टडीज में आऊँगा। ये जनरली इज़ अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टास्क टू बी ऑनेस्ट एंड टू बी वेरी सिंसियर। तो मैं हमेशा से यही एडवोकेट करता हूँ एट ए स्ट्रेच इन टैंडम, राइट, यू गो फॉर हायर स्टडीज एंड एक्वायर हायर क्वालिफिकेशन, बी इट एमटेक या MS हो या MB हो, वट एवर इट इज, ठीक है। नहीं, लेकिन अगर आप ये कह रहे हो कि नो सर माई फैमिली इज इकोनॉमिकली वीक और मुझे चाहिए जॉब ज़रूरी है मेरे लिए टू रन माई फैमिली, टू अफोर्ड माई फैमिली, then definitely you can go for job. In दोनों के लिए, whether for higher studies or for job, I would say that GATE preparation is just like a lifeline because it is going to build your foundations. It is going to strengthen your concepts, which will help you for not only write the GATE exam but also crack interviews and get yourself into very strong companies. Okay, very good companies. Without GATE preparation, I've seen you almost have no option I would say to enter into level 1 product based companies. Okay, almost like that, except for few exceptions. तो एटलीस्ट अगर आप टायर 1 टायर 2 के इंस्टीट्यूशन है तो ऑलरेडी वहां पर आप गेट लेवल का पढ़ते हो, लेकिन आई एम टॉकिंग मच अबाउट टायर 3 एंड टायर 4 कॉलेज स्टूडेंट जहां पर एजुकेशन थोड़ा सा वीक होता है, तो वहां उनके लिए अगर आप गेट लेवल प्रिपरेशन करोगे तो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी लाइक ए बून फॉर योर कैरियर। So boys and girls, with regard to what is GATE, we have seen it's a, internationally acknowledged aptitude exam in engineering. It is a national level examination conducted in India, conducted jointly by IIT Bangalore and 7 IITs, conceptual understanding of undergraduate level subjects. तो अब नेक्स्ट बारी बताएंगे कि why GATE is so important as per his view, उनके mindset के हिसाब से, उनके experience के हिसाब से बारी will share his view with regard to why GATE is important.
GATE will give you a chance to revise all the subjects. This is one of the important thing what I have observed. आपके सारे इंजीनियरिंग के सब्जेक्ट रिवाइज हो जाएंगे तो सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपके स्ट्रांग हो गए तो आपको इंजीनियरिंग के सारे सब्जेक्ट मिलके इंजीनियरिंग खुद आपके लिए एक सब्जेक्ट बन जाएगा। तब तो जब आप ये लेवल पे पहुंच जाओगे तो आप अपने प्लेसमेंट्स के लिए भी आसानी हो जाएगी और आपको इंटरव्यूज के लिए भी आसानी हो जाएगी, फिर हायर स्टडीज के लिए भी आसानी हो जाएगी। और एक बात जो सर ने बताई है कि अगर आप सब्जेक्ट्स अपने आप के क्लियर नहीं है तो प्लेसमेंट के लिए रिसेंट पास में मैंने देखा है कि कुछ साल 5-6 साल से देख रहा हूं कि बहुत सारा ट्रेंड चला है कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग का। लोगों ने उसके पीछे 3-3 साल लगा दिए हैं। तो कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग के लिए 3 साल क्यों लगाए? वही आप अगर इंजीनियरिंग अच्छे से करा लेते, इंजीनियरिंग अच्छे से पढ़ लेते तो सारी कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग आप खुद कर सकते थे, क्योंकि वो सारे कॉन्सेप्ट इंजीनियरिंग के ही है जो आपको कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग में यूज किए जा रहे हैं। अगर आपकी इंजीनियरिंग अच्छी हुई तो इट्स अ वेरी इजी थिंग फॉर यू। सो व्हेन यू नो दैट competitive coding is a very challenging thing nowadays for getting a good job in programming, then you should focus on the subjects rather than spending just time on keep on coding for long hours for coding. So subjects, सारे subjects important है। So GATE is very important to become a good engineer.
बिल्कुल सही है। तो बच्चों, जैसे आपको पता है, गेट नॉट ओनली हेल्प फॉर सिक्योरिंग एडमिशन इनटू एमटेक एमई प्रोग्राम्स, रिक्रूटमेंट इन पीएसयूज, अपॉर्चुनिटीज इन रिसर्च एंड टीचिंग, हायर स्टडीज इन इंडिया एंड अब्रॉड। ऐसे बच्चों को जिनको पता नहीं है, मुझे मालूम है कि सिंगापुर और जर्मनी में ऐसे यूनिवर्सिटीज है जहां पर आप गेट के थ्रू एमएस प्रोग्राम भी आप कर सकते हो। ओके, तो गेट पेपर्स ओवरव्यू और सीएसआईटी के बारे में मैं इनवाइट करूंगा मिस्टर मल्लेशम देवसाने को, तो ही विल थ्रो लाइट ऑन the gate papers and with regard to CSIT. Okay, Mallesham.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So GATE exam has a lot of papers, but if you are preparing for computer science and IT as well as DA, we have the complete overview of the papers. And let's start with the GATE computer science and IT, and it is one of the famous exam in GATE industry. You know, there are a lot of computer science students who actually pass out every year, but due to that reason, there are a lot of people who are not actually getting the right jobs and right places to study in higher education. So now the GATE is going to open the door for you to enter into IITs as well as PSU jobs. And you know, you need to focus on the core important science. If you study your engineering properly, even you don't need to prepare the GATE separately, but you know the quality of education in institutes and universities. Due to that reason, you have to put on a special focus on the GATE preparation. So in the GATE, you have, you know, highly competitive the subjects. That's why the paper is going to be very competitive. If you see the computer science, lakhs of people, like around 2 to 3 lakhs of students who prepare, but actually the pass out, that ratio who qualify the GATE exam is small, like 10 to 20,000 who are going to get the good score. Now, in GATE computer science IT, the syllabus, the subjects that we have, let's start with engineering mathematics that you study in the first year itself, first semester, and digital logic also in the first year itself, or second year you might be studying it. And CO and architecture, all the system related subjects are there. CO, operating system, as well as programming and data structures, algorithms, and DBMS, and compute networks, TOC, compiler, as well as you have the aptitude. Aptitude is added in recent years, but now it's a completely looks like you are also preparing for your the career aspects like placements, as well as you improve a lot when you study the subjects related to the computer science. And the GATE exam, you know, the exam structure, how it looks like, the whole pattern is, the duration is 3 hours. That's why it's going to test your patient skills. Like most of the exams will be 1 hour, 2 hours, and the exam pattern is also very simple when you compare with other exams. And it is just like, you know, other UPSC exam that you are facing for, but it's somewhat easier than UPSC. You don't need to prepare for years to crack the GATE. Just 6 months would be sufficient if you prepare with the full focus. The total marks is 100, and the number of questions that you see 65 questions, and there are 3 types of questions. And here if you see, the first type is MCQ. Only one option is correct out of 4. You need to pick MCQ, and you have the negative marking for that. And MSQ is multiple select questions, so 1 or more options are correct in the given 4 options. In NET, you do not have any options. You need to enter the numerical answer that is provided along with the numerical keypad, so you can enter the number inside the interface itself. Now, the GATE CS and IT marking scheme, as I said, you have 1 mark questions, 2 mark questions, and negative marking is there only for MCQ. And वहां पर MSQ and NET negative marking नहीं होता है, ताकि आपको ये भी एक मौका मिलता है। MSQ NET बहुत देर से आप अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो, क्योंकि कोई डाउट नहीं होता यार नेगेटिव मार्किंग है, तो बहुत डाउट होता है यार सही होता गलत होता, तो थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस दिखा सकते हैं MSQ NET में। बट MCQ you have to be careful because only 1 option is correct and there is a negative marking too. And GATE CS&IT weightage approximately क्या होता है सब्जेक्ट वाइज? अगर मैथमेटिक्स देखा है EM एंड DM मिलके 13 to 15 मार्क्स, बट इट विल इम्पैक्ट लॉट इन अदर सब्जेक्ट्स। क्यों? अगर आप इंजीनियरिंग मैथमेटिक्स बहुत अच्छा करते हो तो बहुत सारे सब्जेक्ट्स में इसकी स्किल्स यूज होता है, लाइक प्रोबेबिलिटी हो सकता है, और डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स ग्राफ थ्योरी हो सकता है, बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स बाकी सब्जेक्ट में भी इम्पैक्ट होता है। प्रोग्रामिंग इन DS एंड एल्गो टुगेदर विल बी 20 to 25 marks. There's a 20 to 25 marks of the whole weightage is going to be given to the programming and DS algo. OS, DBMS, CN, the similar 25 to 30 marks is given. Each subject will be having 7 to 8 marks around on an average. TOC and compiler will be 10 to 12 marks. And the digital logic COA 17 to 18 marks, and aptitude is fixed 15 marks. So this is the weightage, the approximately that we can guess in each year. And now I'll be handing over to the Siddharth sir, and then sir will take about the DA.
Thank you, sir. So here, so GATE DA is introduced very recently in for GATE examination. So the paper code is DA, and it is mainly data science and artificial intelligence. Okay, so it is an interdisciplinary paper, and for computer science student, very recently we have two paper options. So obviously this is your second paper option. Okay, so it is for any mathematics students also can write. Majority of the engineering stream students can also opt for GATE DA. So the subjects, if you see for GATE DA, okay, of course this may look like different subjects of mathematics, but you see all these three subjects are engineering mathematics. See the effort which you put for your GATE computer science, engineering mathematics, with the same effort you can score around 10 to 15 marks in GATE DA. Okay, so probability and statistics separately you may be having, but all these are like including your engineering mathematics. There is no discrete mathematics for GATE DA. Probability and statistics is there, linear algebra, calculus and optimization. So obviously the syllabus is extra here, but that extra syllabus you can easily manage. It's not like completely 2-3 different subjects, but whatever you learn for your GATE computer science engineering mathematics, with that you can easily score around 15 marks in this engineering mathematics paper. Then you have programming, data structures and algorithm. Programming, here you mainly study Python, but data structures and algorithms, here algorithm, I think the syllabus is little less in comparison with GATE computer science. So here you are studying Python. So once you learn any programming language, other programming languages would be much easier only. So the data structures and algorithm is similar to that of your GATE computer science only. Database management system is exactly same as your GATE computer science. So here we have these extra subjects like machine learning and artificial intelligence. These are the main core subjects for GATE DA paper. So here you need to put little extra effort. Except for this, almost everything what you studied, and here you study some additional concepts in engineering mathematics, right? And what to choose, CS or DA or both? I suggest if you are a second year student or first year student, you start preparing for both. For third year students, I also suggest for you, if you're starting early, then you go for both the papers, because almost all the papers are similar except for two subjects. Okay, so you need to put little extra effort in mathematics and just machine learning and artificial intelligence, which are core subjects, obviously, which help you in learning the core concepts of GATE, right? So I suggest for you. And fourth year students, it's optional, because I think for fourth year students it's last chance, but most of the students after completing their engineering also, they'll opt for, or they take 1 year break and prepare for GATE examination. Then it's up to you, but I suggest for computer science student, prepare for both the papers. That would be beneficial for you. Okay, and the preparation strategy, see, learn the concepts, practice. Okay, practice P by Q, then you have to give mock test. Okay, see, revision is very, very important. See, mostly when we learn some concept, we learn with your short-term memory, but that short-term memory will erase partially. So it is always better to practice. So practice is needed so that it will go to your long-term memory and it will stay for a long time, so that you can apply those concepts. वो जो concepts आप पढ़ते हैं उसको properly apply कर पाते हैं. So यही standard preparation strategy होते हैं. But जब आपको एक expert faculties बताएंगे तब आपको और बेहतर समझ में आता है. Right? So these are the preparation strategies. Right? And final tips. Obviously, the consistency is the key, and you have to revise. See, what we learn is with your short-term memory. If you don't practice, it will not erase completely. It will erase partially, which is very, very difficult. Okay, if it is erased completely, that subject is safe, you are safe. But if it erases partially, then you will be doing this in your examination, which is of no use. So please revise multiple times. This is for the purpose that whatever you learn, क्या जो भी आपने सीखा है वो लॉन्ग टर्म मेमोरी में जाने के लिए रिवीजन कंपलसरी है. और आप जो टेस्ट देते हैं, बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं सर मुझे 20 मार्क्स आया, 30 मार्क्स आया. वो मार्क्स के लिए एग्जाम्स नहीं लिखते हैं. वी राइट द एग्जाम्स टू अंडरस्टैंड आवर मिस्टेक्स. सो दैट हमारे जो मैनेजमेंट टाइम मैनेजमेंट करते हैं ना, वो सीखने के लिए मॉक टेस्ट देते हैं। और एक्यूरेसी स्पीड आपको नॉट फ्रॉम द वेरी फर्स्ट डे, इट शुड बी इंक्रीज्ड ओवर द टाइम। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच।